Good morning and welcome to Going to Work with Gena at the Kennedy Space Center. What is it like to be an engineer? Well, being an engineer is different than being a mathematician, and that's what I was at first. Although engineering is an extension of math, I felt that math was more of a for me, I like the applied part of math. But engineering is like the extension of math into practical principles. So I would say the difference is a mathematician likes to use theorems and theory to prove everything, whereas an engineer makes a lot of assumptions and ground rules over phenomenal, real life phenomenal that has actually occurred. So they never want to reinvent the wheel. So what I would say is that most engineers, when they get ready to work on a system or build anything, there's 3 steps that they have to do. It's called plan, do, and act. So when you plan something, that's like you're gonna get your materials together, you're gonna understand about the heat transfer flow of it, the fluid flow of it, the statics part of it, the forces, the dynamics, the thermodynamics of the material. So that's all of the things that you're gonna do to plan. Then there's some things that you need to do in order to act. In order to act means that you're actually going to put all your plans into motion, and you're going to build it, and you're going to talk about it. You're going to do it, and then you act. The acting is where you actually take the phenomenon that you actually build and you actually put it into an operation. Okay, so when you put something into operation, you're going to look at, did it work the way that I intended for it to work? And if it worked the way that you intended it to work, that's great. But most of the time, we have to repeat that cycle, that plan, do, act cycle. Okay, so a lot of our planning too is what we call our design phase. Okay, our concepts. You got to get those concepts down. You got to understand what the specifications are and the details that you need to know around the phenomenon or the system that you're trying to build. A lot of times too, engineers have a small piece that they integrate into the larger system, or they integrate into the larger spacecraft. Okay, so engineering is about teamwork. It's about taking those trade-offs, doing study analysis on different systems and subjects in order to create a spacecraft or a system or a component. Okay, so welcome to Going to Work with Gena. Have a great day. And tomorrow we will talk about designing a system. But today, check out the next video. Wesley, the flying car design student, who basically was talking about the game-changing idea of the flying car for the new missions of NASA, will be. So check out his 1-minute video, okay? And thank you. Thank you for going to work with Gena. Bye.